Alright, making a video. Yeah. Thoughts regarding the election. God, I hate this planet. I don't know. Predictions? Doom? Well deserved now. Well earned. It is an idiocracy full of retards. White ones, especially. Male whites. Who probably aren't going to get laid as much, I would imagine. Yeah. Or anything else. It's just amazing. I mean, it's like you can compare it to so many things. Like, no, a dumber man has never been elected president before. You know, Schwarzenegger would have been a better idea. I mean, this is just perfect storm of stupidity. Effectively putting the king back on the throne of America. An inheritance wealther who has never in his whole life, do some Trumpisms, in his whole life, any act, nothing that would be called generous. Zero. Not a single action ever that wasn't designed to benefit him. Never anything for anything called a common person. He never made a business or created one or tried to that served any regular human interest. Ever. And he brags about the fact that that's essentially what he is. A con artist. That everything is manipulated for you dupes. I mean, you hear it in his own voice. Famous people don't have to be accountable. I can do anything, and you suckers will fall for it. You'll let me do it. I can grab them by the pussy, or cut your nuts off, and he's going to do that. I mean, the Supreme Court alone, at least 3 appointments in the next 4 years. Just, there's no way to avoid it. I mean, there's dead people currently on the court. And he's basically promised to put lunatics on the court. So, predictions. Yeah, stock market crash. Bondholders are gonna run like fuck. Nobody's gonna want to own a U.S. bond. He's basically suggested that those people are disposable. And doing that at the same time where the only way like tax cuts for the rich worked in the past was that we issued bonds that the people who got the tax cut used the tax cut money to buy the bonds. Not going to happen this time. Yeah, not even close. Stock market's got a ton of foreign money in it, and those foreigners aren't going to feel very comfortable. I mean, countries like Finland or something have their entire pension fund is in a U.S. stock market. You think they're going to feel comfortable leaving it there? I don't think. If I was them, I wouldn't. I mean, then you go into the whole China thing. Like I said, Trump's going to negotiate all these great contracts. I don't even think Trump supporters would sign a Trump contract. I think they know. Now I gotta have my lawyer look at this really good because I don't trust that guy. I don't think anybody would trust Trump. That he didn't write the contract with, gimmick. So if it looks like a good deal, it's probably not. Yeah, just well, I still just, I couldn't even watch the acceptance speech, but you had his little twat son standing there, this little smarmy little brat, and you're just saying, yeah, it's just disgusting. These fucking, I'm entitled fuckers. The entitlement class. The grossest entitlement class ever fucking created. I mean, there's just no, I'm entitled because my daddy had money. And America applauded. American male, white, religious, and undereducated. Yay. So white males probably will have sex, but only with women with herpes. And slept with a lot of men. Really dumb women. The ones that fall for the glitter. So, yuck. So, yeah, there's just no good news coming, okay? Inflation's coming, and inflation is doom. Because inflation means interest rates have to go up. So you can't sell the bonds, interest rates go up. Interest rates go up, the debt financing gets untenably expensive. So I also predict that the Republicans, he's got the House and the Senate, so they're going to come up with the, like they did here in New Jersey. Oh, the bridges are falling down. Oh, the bridges are falling down. We have to raise the gas tax and devote it to other spending. Build more casinos. I mean, this is, everybody else in the country knows that casinos in Atlantic City failed colossally. The town is bankrupt. And the idea to fix it, build more. Chris Christie on the Supreme Court. That's Scalia. Right up your ass. So this is just so bad. But, I mean, the good news is I don't like human beings. We probably do, even us innocent ones, even the ones fighting against it, we probably deserve to, die choking on our own vomit. And so we will. And, like I said, it's not like my ancestors haven't set me up for it. And so, burn, baby, burn. That's just nothing good's gonna come of this bullshit. So bad. Just the whole idea that these people, these stupid white males who have lost their privileged income jobs and are whining because they have low wages, think Donald Trump's going to save them. And how's he going to do that? Well, we'll get rid of the foreign labor, and somehow that will mean people will pay more for them to do work, which won't happen. Just won't. And then we'll try to make things in this country with these workers who want more money, a lot more money, than any of the other poor workers in the world, which of course can't possibly work. You won't be able to sell your product anywhere. Even in America, people are going to say, well, yeah, buy American. It's only 6 times more expensive and works half as well. Yeah, that's not going to save you, assholes. So we're fucked. 4 fucking years to fix it. And it's going to be so bad by then. Well, you have the midterm election, so yeah. I guess I would predict the midterm election will not be a great year for Republicans, but it's probably, who knows? The pendulum swing is going to. This is really the problem, right? It's just going to be this swinging pendulum, and it's these fucking idiots, these vacillating retards who can't figure out things like, inheritance is not earning economy. It's not a reward and punish. It's not like a law and order thing, like where you do fairness and law and order. So Trump uses this rhetoric, and there's nothing to do with merit pay in any of this. It'd be funny if he ever uses those words, when he has to deal with the unions. If he uses the word merit pay. He's never had to endure the merit pay standard. So, but boy, lots of people to hate for a while, like forever. Did block a few. Fuck yours. Yeah, let me know. Like I said, I just wish we had to wear something, some kind of acknowledgement of what your voting history is, so we could all just see it on people and say, fuck you. I hope you die today, and horribly, you fuck. That's all you can wish on them. You just can't. Too fucking stupid. Too fucking stupid. Yeah. So, anyway, be interested to see what the markets do today, because, like I said, it's just inevitable that, I just can't see anybody having any confidence that Donald Trump's plan of, let's give the rich the biggest tax cut ever. It's obviously a tax cut for the rich is going through because he's got a Republican Senate and House. And nobody has any kind of economic sense is going to think that's the savior here. Oh yes, let's issue more bonds that we can't sell now. And they know that means interest rates have to go up. There's just no fucking way you're going to sell this crap to the regular public. And the banks now know they're not going to be able to make a deal. It's all banker money. So right now, I don't know what Trump's going to do about that when he finds out all the money in the Federal Reserve belongs to the banks. Yeah. Be interesting. Lots of things are going to be interesting when the clueless Trump is, somebody tries to inform him on how things actually work, and what his reactions are going to be, how he's going to fix it. He's such a good negotiator. Fuck. Anyway. So, there's just nothing. There's just no bright side here except the wrecking ball pendulum swing. And I guess, I just still can't advocate for the degrade of civilization and the AK-47 wars, but domestic terrorism, I just don't see how any of these things are avoidable now. Third world, here we come. And thank you, whitey. Yeah, white males, you tiny dicked fucks, you little weaselly cunts. Elected their hero. Somebody who never did an honest day's work in his fucking life. Puke. Anyway. Depressing. Yeah, it's just, there's nothing to say. It's depressing, and you have to move on. Yeah, that's all. But yeah, I didn't watch Obama. The whole fucking 8 years of Obama. Didn't watch a single press conference, I don't think. Nothing. Couldn't stand him. Couldn't stomach the fuck. The weaselly cunt. And it was right after the beginning, because you knew that right from the start there ain't no change coming. So you start talking about going into Afghanistan. I was like, what the fuck? You kook. So, anyway. Eek. So yes, Hillary Clinton should blow her brains out for just recognizing that, gee, I had all that money, I had my little foundation to play with, and instead I had to go fuck with the presidency, because she had an ego problem, and that's all that was about. Somehow she's gonna, I don't know, I can't figure out what the fuck she was thinking. This stupid bitch. And then the first black president's legacy is he set it up for Donald Trump. He did so little, so badly, that he made people think possibly, Donald Trump is the answer, the cure. So, yeah. Shame much? Yeah. Ashamed. That's what that fucking cunt should be. A pompous, glib, smiling little fucker should now realize that he squandered 8 years. Well, he squandered the first years of his fucking administration by doing absolutely nothing when he had the Congress. And then when he didn't, he just did nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. And he played in the only arena where he had the liberty to, which is war games. And accomplished nothing but assassinated people like a petty fucking thug. Which will no doubt continue. Once Trump knows the game. You know, we need the pipeline, Donald. Anyway, oh, just thinking about all the incompetent pieces of shit that are going to be running the country. Sarah Palin. Oh, I mean, all the fucking lunatics that have attached themselves to Trump. Oh, God. And they're all such lying hypocrites. They're all just so full of shit. Oh. Oh. Well, anyway. So, please, if you voted for Trump, let me know so I can block you and curse you. And I'll even maybe do some potions later or something. I heard that might work. I mean, I know a couple of people believe in that kind of stuff, so yeah, maybe I'll do a few potions and try to get you killed in some kind of, you know, magical way where I can't go to jail. But yes, I wish you the worst. I just can't tell you how much contempt I have for you fucking Trumpy fuckers. You fucking licking the dick of the king. In America, you're doing that. God damn. Just choke on it and die. Eek. Fortunately, I have very little family. Very small amount of family left. And so I just can't imagine how people are going to deal with this in a family. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, you're wishing your own family member's dead. That's just so bad. Yeah, but that's where we are. Yeah. Please die, fuckers. Please. Horribly and unpleasantly, because it's exactly what you deserve. I mean, you voted for a guy who through the entire campaign, a year of rhetoric, hasn't made an honest, rational statement. Not one. Every claim, every argument is just irrational or overtly a lie. And you voted for him for President of the United States. Because he's rich. Because Daddy gave him a big pile of money. I still can't get over it. People really do admire that. They really do admire people for inheriting money. And even the lefties, you know, talking about, oh, Bernie Sanders, Bernie Sanders. It's like they don't, I guess apparently don't listen to him either. But I mean, you know, even Trump talking about Bernie Sanders, like it made some kind of sense, like he was somehow the better candidate because he recognized the 1%. But yet he didn't do anything about it. He didn't have a policy to fix it. Now, he didn't even make a distinction between the earned part and the unearned part. And that's really the huge part. Isn't that the part that should be consistent with American values? But apparently American values are whoever that stupid bicycle guy, you know, who's doing the steroids, the cheaters. America loves a cheater. Make America cheaty again. Yeah, more cheaty. there's no point in saying it again, right? Because it's just so bad. I mean, like I said, Richard Nixon was like this much of a criminal compared to Trump. Oh, fuck. So anyway, so we're driving in the new fog of FUBAR. It's just, which way will it? The building's gonna fall. It's just figuring out which way, which tilt will be the final tilt. But yeah, just white males. Yeah, don't trust them. Don't do business with them. Spit on them if you can. I spit on a Trump sign today. That was another thing that was just so obvious about how weird it's gotten. There was only one sign. In a place where there was always signs, even for local candidates in county, it's like everybody just couldn't give a shit. And there was one stupid Trump sign. And so, yeah, I spit on it. I mean, I would have pissed on it, but it's a public road, and blah, blah, blah. But, eek. I live amongst them. But these are, the rich, they're just voting their rich interests, so, they don't probably trust or like Trump at all, but, yeah, you vote Republican. It's all those the stupid, ignorant religious kooks, and all the fucking NASCAR nuts, and the gun nuts. They're the ones that made this happen. Ick. So anyway. Alright, so I made the video. I wasn't going to bother. I was just going to say, okay, I'm just going to pretend none of this happened, blah, blah, blah. And yes, something's going to change with me. I'm just, I got to come up with a different strategy. There's no point in talking to idiots. So, maybe I just work on the book thing, work on making documentaries, but I don't know if there's any point in talking anymore. So, I have to rethink strategy. I have made a lot of, I think, good enough arguments. Maybe I just go through all my past arguments and just try to make better videos on those subjects. The top 15 or 20 subjects, and leave it at that, and just say, fuck you. It's just, what the fuck am I doing here? There's no comfort to give to the afflicted. And there's no practical way to stone the evil. So, but that's what we need is, we got to invent maybe the hate club, some kind of club, just for clubbing, rich people. Because boy, did they win big. But it's obviously, like I said, it's not even to their own interest, because they know inflation is going to crash the markets. And that's where we're heading. I predict. Might even see it in this cycle, in the sense that Christmas and all that kind of stuff. I just, who's going to be optimistic? Who? The people who can't spend any, maybe they don't have any, the people living in Arkansas or whatever. Yeah. So anyway. What are you going to be buying? Little laminated pictures of the king to put on their wall. Fuck. Just every time you think about it, it's like you can just feel it's like cancer. You can actually feel it, the tumor growing. I've lived too long. But I already knew that. Yeah, my bad. Anyway. That's all, folks. Yeah.